Welcome back to Brainlord.
Hey everybody!
So we're going to get to the point in the game where it's going to take a huge nosedive in the fun factor. And I know what you're going to say.
That's only because we
Liquidy.
said this before.
But Liquidy, it wasn't really all that fun to begin with. Yes, it was.
No, it actually does look like fun. I'm gonna give you credit for this one. It was only funny the first 2 times.
So Cashin's missing, but we've been adventuring with her this whole time.
I wonder where she could be. Have you considered the next dungeon?
I don't know. So here we're picking up the Water Jade. And out of the 2 dev names, I chose Domel over Pris.
I'm resisting the urge to talk about Blade Runner.
Haven't seen it, blah blah, I should see it. We get it. We're tired of recording this beginning part. I'm sorry. I'm going to spoil the magic.
We're breaking the 4th wall already.
Alright, so I'm going to wait until we reach the hotel lobby to actually crack open our new jades. What do you think the Water Jade's gonna look like?
Oh wait, no. We already have a big fat guy.
So you got nothing?
I wouldn't even know. Not where to begin.
How about a little green man with, like, bug wings?
What? Why? Wouldn't the big fat guy have been a lot more appropriate for water?
I don't know. I don't know what's with this game. At least the Life Jade kind of makes sense. It's a rip-off of a Zelda fairy.
Yeah, which, you know, they've started running out of ideas, clearly.
So there was one thing I wanted to check in one of the apartment buildings, but I forgot it was the 2nd apartment building. I realized right about there when I swung the shopping mall on a chain.
Well, that's what you do.
So now we're moving on to the correct apartment building.
Now, I'll point out here that when Liquidy provides editing notes for me, they're not terribly specific. They're just do this.
They're timestamps.
They're timestamps, right? But they're not frame stamps. So the way that he tells me that each piece needs to be edited here is by swinging the shopping mall.
I didn't realize I did that.
Oh yeah, it was almost every single one.
I have no. I had not intended for that to happen at all. That's amazing.
Yeah, you'll see on the. You pay attention because you've seen this before.
So Ruben's
the character are
finished.
faded.
Yeah, the character are faded indeed. So here we get a plot dump.
This sounds like Dragon Warrior, Demon Darkness. Is his name Bargon or Bagron or whatever?
Or Ganon. Who knows? His name actually, we actually did hear his name in one of the previous videos. Bell South or something like that. It had Bell in it.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I wish I could remember.
But you do know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about, which is unusual for me.
That's good enough for me. So we have a hint as to where the Sapphire may be. I'm pretty sure Rubens gave us a hint, and that's why I'm leaving Toronto. I'm starting to fall into Kasnorf habits here. So I'm pretty sure Rubens mentioned Round. We've heard about Round a few times, haven't we?
Maybe.
You know, the lazy guy in Arcs. And Domel starts out at Power 3. That's kind of interesting.
He's already better.
Yeah. I was actually very surprised at how strong he starts off. A level 0 Water Jade is stronger than a level 0 Anger Jade.
Yeah, but the Anger Jade is such a dick about gathering experience toad gems.
Yeah. And actually, while we're talking about that, I think I figured out why, I think I figured out why the Anger Jade, or not the Anger Jade, why Ifri, our Fire Jade, I think the reason Ifri was so goddamn greedy and that Golem never picked up any experience, I think what happens is the game determines whether or not a fairy is doing an action, and if they're busy doing an action, the other fairy goes and grabs the experience.
Oh, huh. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So, and since Golem's doing an action all the time...
Yeah, constantly buffing my defense. You know, it's just kind of unfortunate, because then he never gets to go grab experience unless you...
Unless you're only having him as the only one.
Right.
How long have you been away?
I don't know. Just one dungeon. I mean,
apparently one dungeon is a long time.
Yeah. I mean, the guy at the gate didn't recognize us, but, I mean, I don't know. We've been away for a single dungeon before, and... Also, yeah, Cashin is still missing. Southern Flag family. Getting some lore I never knew was important. And that's because it's not important. And, oh, Round might be on the second floor of the school church? Or the church school?
There's a bell, it could be either.
But, last time we were here, this back door was locked.
It just disappears. We just don't worry about it.
And, we can just go right back there. Cool. But hold on a second, there's a couple of jars there, and can't break them with the chuckler. Pull out the tomahawk. Got some health and experience, that's it. And then I prematurely put the axe away. Because... Oh, no, I didn't put it away. I think I realized before I equipped the shopping center again.
Well, it is important to destroy everything you come across. You are an adventurer, after all.
And again, now I put it away too soon. Because... Oh, there's more. And, Round's gonna give us a little more plot.
Yendrug Mountain.
Do you know the dragon has something to tell you? I mean, I knew about this a while, but I didn't really say anything. Meh.
You could have said something slightly earlier than this.
And he's the reason that the creepy statue doesn't have the sapphire. And now we have it.
Dick! You dick!
He did it for something something, the safety of something something. No, he's a dick.
Reasons? You dick! You should break all his Oh.
Oh, that's pretty good. I love it when commentary comes together real nice. So, you know, we've got the sapphire. We should probably head back to Toronto and tell the others.
Would it be faster to take a warp gate?
Well, yeah, but I kind of forgot how short Droog is. So I mean, some filler's not that bad either, right?
Hey, so speaking of technical difficulties, can you hear that?
No.
I'm gonna have a rainstorm in about 10 minutes. Maybe less.
Oh. Cool. Well, let's hope this video finishes before before the thunder starts rumbling.
Oh, there was 2 big peals of thunder already.
Oh boy.
So I'm already excited.
Oh man, and then on top of that, there's the extra bit of recording I want to do after this. Off-topic discussion, because I decided to put filler in the video.
You are the filleriest.
I don't know, I don't feel like I'm very full. But, you know what, before we talk to the others, there's one thing I have to check out. One thing I really need to find out. Now, Round mentioned people went exploring because they wanted riches. Nice!
I am only sort of looking at the screen now.
Well, what you missed was I tried to sell the sapphire to see how much it was worth.
Oh, selling plot-relevant items is always funny.
He wouldn't let me do it. Oh, that was a good thunderclap, though. I actually heard that.
Yeah, and I have my window closed, too.
And, oh,
everybody's gone.
Nobody's here. I guess we better make for Droog. My Droog. I won't do that again, I'm sorry.
Have you at least seen the movie?
Wait, what movie?
A Clockwork Orange?
Oh, bits and pieces of it.
I'm
not enough.
I am disappointed.
Clearly not enough to actually remember that that's from A Clockwork Orange. No, I know I'm terrible, and I don't catch a lot of important movies apparently.
It's very true.
But at least I'm not a certain other person we know who has never seen Back to the Future. He will not be named, but he knows who he is. That's right, I'm indirectly, passively calling him out.
I appreciate that.
But you know what, we're here at the, like, goofy statue, and we put the sapphire in, and now it's talking to us. And you know how it mentions a magic sword?
Do you have the magic sword?
Well, no, it says it's taking us to the land with the dragon's wing and the magic sword. So there's clearly a magic sword here.
This is the not Dark World.
No, it's just a volcano zone.
Oh, okay.
And this is a dumb little detail that we don't actually see until next video, but I'll spoil it anyway. This is a volcano zone that's actually underneath everything?
Okay.
Like, if you take the spooky statue back, it says, "Let me take you to the land above."
So it's
this is it's an underground volcano.
Well, those do exist.
And, oops.
Oh, hey, look at that!
But this is also, like, a big underground mountain zone with a volcano, and that's, I wanted you to leave this in so we could see, hey, death takes you to, like, the nearest hotel, and that's why I died instead of, being revived. But it takes you to the nearest hotel, and your money's cut in half. And Star Wars wipe!
You see what I'm talking about?
I didn't realize I was doing that. Well, you see me swinging that thing around for emphasis all the time.
Well, yeah, but I caught that you were doing it as a marker.
Totally unintentional. I just love swinging the
you just like swinging your ball around.
Yeah. Can you blame me?
Well, if I could swing mine around like that, I'd probably do it all the time.
It's a sweet trick. So these guys hit pretty hard. Don't get hit by these guys.
Don't get hit.
And Domel only got stronger by 1 point. So
his progression is the same, but he starts stronger.
Yes. I don't know, he's got a weird growth. I'm not... And I don't mean physically, I mean...
He's got a weird growth. I mean, just look at him.
It's not a tumor.
Tell me you've seen that.
I have.
Alright.
Also, I keep getting hit. I should stop getting hit.
That does keep happening.
And oh, we're here. Okay. So that's the only way to this.
That's actually pretty clever.
Yeah, the only way to get to this chunk is to slide down to it.
Oh, I like how clever that is. That's pretty cool.
And we're about to find out why we were given the ice magic before the volcano zone.
Oh, isn't that something?
And you thought we were done with ice physics, probably.
I really had not thought about it at all.
But, well, we're going to read that plaque, and then we're going to find out exactly why this game's fun quality takes a huge nosedive.
What the hell is going on there? Is that a maze?
Oh, I wish it was a maze. Just read this.
Okay. We know it's tedious. Just do it. Do it and roll with it.
So clearly you understand what's about to happen here. Also, it's a dark room.
Dark. Holy shit, that's awesome.
So now I have to put one of my buddies away. I'm actually missing a big chunk of my health, so I'm gonna put Domo away for the moment.
You're gonna hear that. No?
No.
I thought that was right on top of me.
So I maxed out Pazoon, and this is about as bright as he can make dark rooms.
That's actually not too bad.
Yeah, it might as well be a regular room at this point. So, for the viewers who have not discerned what exactly is going on in this room, these big dumb rocks will shift around when they're about a screen away from you. Even when you're in the room, they will move around.
That's horrifying.
And they will not always open up a path for you. In fact, sometimes you'll go back to check on an opening only to find that the amount of space you have to move has shortened. Like, in addition to rarely opening a path, sometimes it'll just say, fuck you, and close off.
Who does this?
Produce, circa 96. Or 94. I already forgot the, Now, oh man. I keep thinking that it's totally obvious when you see the rocks move, but it's actually pretty subtle.
You would not know that they're moving if you didn't already know.
It is really pretty subtle unless you know to look for it.
And there's not even a sound effect or anything.
Nope. That's because they are silent stones, Kaznorf. But right there, you could see that little chunk of wall that was sticking down, it was completely lined with rocks, and now we have those two open spaces up there.
But that's useless.
Yep, that does not help me in the slightest. So that... Oh, smiley face. So that is why I made you speed up so much of this video.
Wow. This is...
Let's see, what am I doing here? Oh, full health, so I'm switching back to Domo. Oh hey, the smiley face is still there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, do I have a path? Fucking finally.
You just walk back and forth forever.
Forever.
That's awful.
Yes.
Well, at least you can skip past it now.
And you know what? We're not done.
Oh. Why? At least the music's jaunty.
Isn't it always when we speed it up? Just gotta run back and forth until it gives you an opening.
I liked that. That was on the beat.
Yeah, there we go. When it's sped up, it's really quite clear that the rocks are shifting around, doing everything in their power to screw you over.
And keys.
Yeah, a natural cavern has locked doors. You didn't know this?
I don't do a lot of spelunking.
Yeah, if you don't go spelunking without a locksmith's kit.
Well, it's a good thing I can pick locks.
Also, I slowed this down here. Well, I told you to slow it down because it turns out all of the Jades actually have the ability to turn on no clip. Domo realized.
If only you had the ability to turn on no clip.
Yeah, right. It turns out that Domo saw a delicious piece of Jade experience and turned on no clip to get to it. And then I told you this segment was an optional speed up because it was like 30 seconds or under.
If I
whatever.
That wasn't too bad, yeah.
So, when do we speed this up?
Good question.
Oh, hey look, we're blocked in and we don't have enough room to maneuver the stones. Better reset the room.
Oh, this is just awful.
That was me checking a map to make sure I was doing everything alright. And, come on.
It got worse. Why wouldn't it just be a regular maze?
You know what?
Because mazes take designers.
That is a good point. And then, I believe I had you leave this unsped up, because, there's no road to the jewel. Come back again. So, 2 tries. 3 tries! 4?
It got worse.
5. 5th time's the charm.
That is probably
and it's not even a jewel, it's a bow. Let's take a look at the attack rating. It's 10. I don't want this. I don't want this.
It's not that
Casanova, I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this.